happy birthday. We love all of the 10 a.m. snow cones and those jet ski rides with those brats that you made. Can't wait to have another one of those again soon. Those rock. We hope you have an absolute great day, and we can't wait to see you soon.
Hey, I think you got something on your shirt. Oh, if there's one thing I learned from you, is definitely never look at your shirt if you got something on it. Happy birthday.
Hope you have a great day. Love you.
The most important lesson I've learned from Uncle Mike is to just have fun and be silly. 'Cause like, it ain't that serious, you know? But and what I admire about him is that he is a hard worker. He's always been a hard worker, and that he's a good uncle.
Christian here, wishing you a very happy birthday, Mr. Sullivan, standing outside the very Starbucks that we coincidentally ran into each other. Looking forward to the next time that me and you bump into each other in these streets. See you soon.
Hi Mike, happy birthday. Just thinking back over the times that since I've known you, I was in high school. That was a really long time ago. All the times through when I came to visit Bradley before I was there as a student, then after you were gone and I was there, you were back and forth, and just really appreciate all those good times. Really enjoyed every minute that we've been together. Well, most minutes, I can't say all, but most of them. And I'm sure we'll have a lot more. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mike. I was just thinking about just in the last, I don't know how many years with the Bradley cookouts and being able to go back to Bradley with our kids now, enjoying all of that. And yeah, it's been fun. Hope to see you this summer. Hopefully you can make it to the lake. And I wish you a happy day. Have a Manhattan. Enjoy your day. Happy birthday.
Mike, you have a lot of titles to me here. We got Uncle Mike. We got former president of DU. We got, your most important title, as you self-declare there, is the third skinniest of the fat guys. I know that was the most important one, but overall, the best title is Uncle Mike to me, and I really appreciate everything. Happy birthday, Dakaya, from your brother in here, and I look forward to seeing you here soon.
Happy birthday, Uncle Mike. It's me, Jason. I just want to let you know that I'm kind of following in your footsteps. This summer I'm going to be a lifeguard, and then in the fall I'll be going to Mizzou to study engineering. Hopefully I get assigned Rainbow Beach just like you. I heard it's a really nice place. So yeah, I just want to let you know, and hope you have a good birthday.
Hey Mike, I want to let you know we love you and we're thinking about you.
Happy birthday!
Okay, happy 58th birthday. 58 years ago today, an angel was born. You got to have a birthday without saying what Isabel would say. Mike, happy birthday. 58 years. Oh boy.
So we're supposed to tell you some things that we know about you or have learned from you.
And we don't have notes.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Grace.
So one thing that I've learned from you is to not trust you when you say you've got something on my shirt, because you'll just go whoop.
How about you, Char?
Don't trust him to go downstairs when he tells you there's a gorilla, because you'll wake it up and even then the gorilla is a lie.
Bridge?
Mayor?
I don't trust him when he says he can magically turn the Christmas tree on, because he can't. So essentially we can't trust you, but we can trust you when you tell us that you love us, and we can trust you when you say that family is the most important thing. We love you, Uncle Mike. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Hey Michael, it's cousin Jennifer here. I am going to share some memories that I have with you, and one of the earliest memories I have is actually going to your wedding. I had to be maybe 5 at the time, and it was just me and my mom, and it was my first time going on an airplane, so that was fun in itself. I remember going to, I think, maybe the rehearsal dinner, possibly the reception, but I remember it just being fun and being around all of the cousins. Of course, I love that, and just playing, and it was such a great time. And of course, then we did drive back with Aunt Marge and my brother Michael, I believe. And I don't know if you know the story, but of how she ended up flipping the bird on somebody on the expressway. And my brother just always tells that story. So good old Aunt Marge, of course, always doing something funny. So that was my earliest memory. I want to jump to another memory that I have, and this is, geez, maybe, I don't know if I graduated high school as of yet. I probably did, and was about to start college. And I remember you did come up to me and you asked me what I was going to major in, or what I was thinking of doing, I guess study-wise in college. And at that time, of course, I was thinking of like psychology, something very vague. And you had brought up speech pathology. And at the time, I really didn't know much about it and didn't think a whole lot of it. But shortly there, a while after, I did start to look into therapy in itself. And what's closely related with being speech therapy, physical therapy, or occupational therapy. And you started to kind of give me inspiration to look into that area. And I originally wanted to do physical therapy, and I ended up finding a job as an aide at the time while I was still in college. And was doing just time to, visit facilities and kind of get an idea of what it was. And I then stumbled upon occupational therapy, which I ended up going for my master's, and that's what I am today. So I wanted to let you know that, because I don't know if you ever actually knew that you did inspire me to kind of look elsewhere for my career in college, and it helped a great deal. So thank you for always trying to make people laugh and being there, to kind of make them think, and always, just give your voice, because I think it is important to do that for other people, especially people you love. So I want to thank you for doing that for me. And that's pretty much all I'm going to share. And I just want to wish you a very happy birthday, and I hope you have a fabulous day with your girls, and that you guys just have fun and laugh and have a great time all together. So I love you. And
hi, Michael. That's Aunt Pat. I remember the day you were born. Your mom had another boy. You were the second boy. And Aunt Ella went to the hospital in the morning, and then your mother went and she had a doctor's appointment, and the doctor said, "You're having that baby any minute. Go right to the hospital," and you were born. Boom. And I remember one Halloween, you were the headless horseman. I used to take you guys trick-or-treating, but that was the greatest costume going, and you could see however you made it. So I wish you the happiest of birthdays, and I love you dearly.
Happy birthday, Big Mike, from the Grand Canyon, and your cousin Meredith Howell.
Oh yeah? Really? What for? Oh, okay.
Hi, Michael. Happy birthday. The older I get, the younger you are, my friend. Some things that I admire about you. Well, I think the number one thing I admire about you is your sense of humor. Also, I do love your dance moves, but I think the thing I admire most is your ability to embarrass your children. And I don't know if it's a family trait, but I try to do that as well. Anyway, let's see. Happy birthday. I was thinking about this, and I was thinking about growing up, and I have so many memories of you as being the older cousin, and it was a privilege to hang with you guys. You know how that goes. But one memory stands out for me, and it was at Grandma's house. And you remember Grandma's house. lots of fun there, lots of basement fun, lots of outside playing football, running bases fun. Kid table, right? Remember the kid table. Anyway, lots of fun at Grandma's house on Mozart. But one weekend, Kelly and I got to sleep over. It was the summer, and you were already there. So I think you were like in middle school. Kelly and I were probably like 7 or 8 years old, and we were there for the weekend. And one morning, Grandma went to go get groceries, walk to the grocery store. And she she left you in charge of us, which, is fair enough. So, you went outside, you were doing yard work or whatever you were doing. And Kelly and I, we were hanging out, and then we went into the bathroom. And I don't know about if you remember, but that was Kelly and I, our favorite place to be was at Grandma's house was the bathroom. And I don't know if anyone knew about this, but we were stars in that bathroom because we used to sing in the bathroom mirror and have a variety show, like the Carol Burnett show. Or we were ahead of our time, American Idol. We were doing American Idol in the bathroom. Now we were 6 or 7, so we couldn't really reach. The only way we could see ourselves in the mirror is to stand on the bathroom tub. So we'd stand up on that tub, look in the mirror, sing, tell jokes, introduce each other. We also would jump up and reach for the shower curtain. Or no, not the shower curtain, the shower curtain rod. Back in the day, they bolted them into the walls that were, into the walls. And they could hold us. I mean, the curtain rod could hold us. And we couldn't necessarily reach up, so we'd have to jump up, and then we'd start slowly swinging until we'd kick the back of the wall and swing really hard. And, we had a good time. And it could hold us until that weekend. And so down comes the shower rod with us hanging from it. We end up in the bathtub. We're shocked. I'm sure we're hurt, but we're scared. We are scared. So, we get up and we can't even reach to put this shower rod to even try to get it back in. So we run out looking for you, right? So you're out in the backyard. We find you wherever you are. We tell you what happened and you're like, yeah, no. We're like, well, just come and look. Just come and look. You would have nothing to do with us. You wouldn't even go into that bathroom. You wouldn't even go into the house. You're like, I'm staying out of it. I want nothing to do with it. This is on you guys. You fix it. You tell Grandma. You did it. So yeah, there you go, Mike. Appreciate that. Anyway, something tells me we got into a lot of trouble, all of us cousins. So if you're going to stay out of something, you would. Anyway, so, what are we going to do? So we sit back on the couch and we just wait for Grandma to come home. And she comes home and, we're scared. So she unloads her groceries and we're just waiting for her to go in the bathroom. And, lo and behold, we hear, oh, Jesus, Mary and St. Joseph, what happened here? And she comes out and she, comes out to us in the living room and, girls, what did you do? What happened here? And so we tell her we were swinging on it. And, oh, geez. Your fathers are going to hear about this. Your fathers are going to hear about this. Wait until your fathers get here and hear about this. Oh, they'll beat you. So yeah, that's my memory, my most impactful memory of you, Mike, growing up. And what's so interesting is you fast forward a couple decades and you and I have 2 oldest daughters that are, they are singing and talking into their phones instead of the bathroom mirror. So I don't know, maybe that's a little karma. In fact, you have 3 children that are in the performing arts. So not in their bathrooms singing and breaking shower rods, but doing their thing. Anyway, Have a happy birthday. I hope you can make some more funny memories with your cousins like me and your family this year. So let's make sure that happens. And have a great, great birthday. Have a happy birthday. Eat lots of cake and ice cream. And I love you, Mike. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hey everyone. So my cousin Mike, he's a few years older than me. So, I've always looked up to him. I always admired him. I always wanted to be like Mike. So when Mike studied engineering in college, I thought that was pretty cool. So I did too. And then when Mike went and got an MBA, I thought, hey, these must be pretty cool for engineers if Mike did it. So I went off and got one too. And then when Mike went into consulting work, I figured, yeah, that must be the path for engineers with MBAs. So I went off and I got a job in consulting also. But this time, I didn't just get a job in consulting. I got a job at the same firm that Mike worked. Hey, I wanted to be a boss man too. But actually, to tell you the truth, Mike actually helped me quite a bit in my pursuit to work for a consulting firm. He had already been working at A.T. Kearney for some time, so he was really good about helping me understand what it was all about to work there and really helping me prepare for those crazy case interviews where they give you some crazy business problem that no one in their right mind was really ever supposed to figure out, but they just wanted to see you sit there and sweat it out. Or they'd ask you those crazy questions like, why is a manhole cover round? Or other such mind puzzles. But then I got the job, and Mike became a bit of an informal mentor. I had a formal mentor in the company, but he really didn't share half as much as Mike did. So it was really helpful to learn, who was good to work for, who was good to work with at the firm, who you maybe wanted to try to avoid, and then he'd give me some pointers on how to best work with the different people. So I was really appreciative of Mike helping me out, looking after me as I did my best to be like Mike. Although after my first few projects, he probably wanted to disassociate himself with me, as I don't think I was quite hitting it out of the park. I can be a bit of a slow learner, but appreciative and thankful that I am for his help and guidance. Thinking back at my time at Kearney reminds me of a story that I wanted to share. The summer that year that I started with the firm, Kearney brought everyone in the Chicago office up to an offsite at Traverse City, Michigan. And they invited everybody to bring their entire families. So I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about Margie and I packing up the 4 boys who are pretty young at the time, with Kevin being, maybe 7, 8 months old, and my oldest, Danny, about at 7. And I'm thinking, oh boy, I'm going to take these guys on a plane. How's that going to work out? What if one of them has a meltdown or something? Or you've all been on planes where something like that's happened, right? And let's say it happens while I'm sitting next to some work colleagues or worse, some partners. But, I talked to Mike about it, and he's taken his family up, and they've got young kids, and I figure, well, hey, if he can do it, I can do it, right? Be like Mike. So decided to go, and all was good. Get to the airport, and, it turns out that we find out we're taking a small twin-prop plane, and we've got to walk out on the tarmac to get on it, and the kids are loving it. They think it's so cool. And then what's more, they see that their cousins, the Sullivans, are also on the plane. So in the end, it all worked out great. No meltdowns, no embarrassing moments in front of new work colleagues. I just learned to be like Mike. So I enjoyed sharing some thoughts and moments with you, and just want to say happy birthday, Mike. Looking forward to seeing you soon and hanging out. Thanks. Take care.
Hey, Mike. How you doing? Excited to put the video together for you. I received the email and thought about it for a couple of days, and it was kind of interesting to think back about my youth, in particular as a kid, and our family, and the time that I would spend around you and your family, and how excited I would get knowing that I was going over to Aunt Isabel's house because I knew you were there. I know you probably don't know that, but I always looked up to you as a kid, and I thought back on it, and I thought it was because you were always so accessible. You were always so easygoing. You were fun-loving, and you gave me time, and that meant a lot. It was impactful because I remember that. I remember it today, and I remember times years back, even as far back as Church Street, having the opportunity at one point to even stay overnight there. I remember, if I remember correctly, you and Jimmy had your bedrooms upstairs, and the night I stayed there, I remember staying with you in your bed. You allowed that, and it was something I remembered for all these years. I mean, I don't know what I was, 3, 4 years old, but I vaguely remember it. But I still have those memories. And even as I grew older, and we'd go to your house for birthday parties or Christmas, I was always excited to see you. I do remember one time in particular, growing up, you were a lifeguard, and I would walk to Gage Park and swim there. And one day, in particular, I went there, and I went with all my buddies, as I did I think it was every other day we'd go. And you were there. You were the lifeguard, and I was super excited. You know, I got my favorite cousins there. You were, again, so easygoing, and you know, we had the run of the place, and you allowed it, and I was just so, you know, I was glowing that day. It was great. And one of the best part of that was you had a car back then, and you drove me home. I don't remember the car, maybe it was brown. But yeah, so I got to spend that time, one-on-one time with you driving me home. And I don't think you were a very good driver back then, too, if I remember. You had some issues, but I do remember that, and I just wanted you to know that you impacted my life in that way. And then even as I grew older, watching you and how successful that you've become, going away to school, and then after graduating, finishing up, going away again, and I believe getting your master's, becoming very successful in your career, having a getting married, a beautiful family, and that really stuck with me, you know. And I just wanted you to know that you had a big impact on my life. So I'm just happy to have this opportunity to tell you how special you were to me. So, and I also want you to know that myself, my family, we're thinking about you and your family every day. So, and you know, our thoughts and our prayers are with you. Stay strong, and you know if there's anything that you need, please feel free, you know, reach out to us. But so thanks, Mike. We love you. Stay strong, and hope to see you soon. Bye.
Jimmy was real quiet in that, you know, he didn't get excited like
Oh, Michael.
Michael.
Yeah.
And he was telling this,
Well, yeah, about
the other guy was telling a story about what happened and this and that, and you know, what's going on, and it stopped, and Mike says, what did he say then, Jimmy?
Then what did he say?
He'd egg him on.
Yeah.
Well, if everything goes right and he gets better, we'll take him to the firehouse, so he can ride the truck again. He loved St. Patty's Day. And the
Yeah.
truck,
Yeah.
These were all there, and everybody did.
Yep. The parade, right? The parade.
Yeah.
You guys get the old truck out. Yep.
Yeah. We had a 67 Le Mans. I got a brand new. And it had right above, on the passenger side, right above the glove box, there was a handle. And I told Mike, I said, I had them put that handle on for you, Mike. He'd hold on to that handle. There was no seatbelts at that time.
Yeah.
He'd hold on, whatever he got in there, he'd hold on to that handle.
Yeah.
He would never leave it go. Then he liked the trains there against along Vincent. He loved the trains. But we used to tease the kids quite a bit, and then one time, the father, Jimmy, Big Jim, he blew up. He says, bunk, he's you guys.
Yeah, the McDevitt's are coming out of this shit.
He said it's because of you guys, this kid's on medication. And just he's saying that, and then you see Jimmy running by, you know.
I tell you, We went to Wisconsin every year. What do you call it there?
The Sullivan, right?
Yeah.
And so they were there. We had Uncle George and whatever, and they had. So we're over on the porch with them. We're smoked then, you know.
Yeah.
However, he did it. He said, told him, take a big drag. And he sucked it down. He's jumping up and down.
The smoke's going up and down. And guess who pulls up? His father. I said, oh, man.
I could have.
Perfect timing. Easy going. He's very easy going, you know.
Oh, Mike?
Mike. He's very bright in school. And Dave next door and him used to discuss history and stuff like that. And I was surprised he's only about third or fourth grade. I couldn't believe all the knowledge he had.
Yeah.
And he talked with Dave about it. And Dave was an insurance guy. He never had any kids and that, but he enjoyed talking to them.
Yeah.
Him and Evie.
Oh, yeah.
That was
What about
Evie's
when
husband.
they were in school? They used to come
He was
home.
bright.
What school they go to? The one down on Roosevelt Road in the halls?
Ignatius.
Huh?
Ignatius.
Oh, yeah.
Ignatius.
Yeah.
Coming home, they come down Damon I think that was Mike too.
Oh, he got in an accident? What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it was a hit and run. I think his father had to take the case.
Oh boy.
They had me in the shops at the fire department, and I'm taking a rig down, what street was it? 12th Street, or one of the streets. And I happen to look over, and there's Mike with his buddies going to school, you know. And it's pretty neat. I'm peeping the horn at him.
Yeah. Get a kick out of that.
Oh, yeah. I was very surprised to see that it was him. There he was, driving one of his father's cars.
Hi, Michael. I'm so glad to be part of this. Thank you, Megan, for including me. I did not know that they referred to you as the boss man, but now thinking about it with 4 beautiful, very smart, wonderful women in your life, I can see that is probably a joke, that you probably don't get to boss anybody around. So that's probably why they call you that. Anyway, I'm happy to be here and happy to be included, and wanted to send all our love to you and a very happy birthday to you. Your birthday is a very special day for me as well. And I always think of you on that day because, of course, you were born on that wonderful day. So, happy birthday. Know that we're thinking about you and wishing you and the wonderful women there all joy and peace and love always. So, love you and hope to see you very soon. Take care. Bye.
It looks great.
Hi, Dad. Happy birthday. I just wanted to say I love you very much. Thank you so much for everything that you do. I'm here in New York. Also, just so you know, every time I cross the street, I do it in the elf way. Sorry it's very loud, but I only jump on the white lines. I promise I do it every time like elf. I love you very much. Happy birthday. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey Dad, Kathleen here, your second middle daughter. I just wanted to say happy birthday. I cannot believe you are 21. Wow, you're growing up so quick. We just wanted to come on here and share some maybe memories or any lessons you've taught us throughout the years. And obviously you're my dad, so you've pretty much taught me everything I know, except for, well, maybe the things Mom has taught me, but obviously you've taught me a lot. Some things that really stick out are common sense is not so common, as we know. Another thing that's really kind of stuck with me throughout the years is that you always say it takes all kinds. So we can't all be doctors, we can't all be lawyers. We need all different kinds of people in the world to really make it work. So I really kept that in mind over the years, especially now, getting older. I also, I guess this is more of a thank you, but you've definitely helped me to not be as nervous. I'm definitely a nervous person, so you've definitely taught me just breathe, you know, it's not gonna matter, you'll be okay. So I really appreciate that. As for memories, the list goes on and on and on and on, but some highlights are our family vacations together. I know how fortunate we are to be able to go on those vacations and created such good memories within those vacations, so thank you. And I also love that we get to share being IU alumni together. It's pretty awesome. Indian princesses when we were younger. Definitely you coming to my dance shows means a lot. I know there were a lot of them. Sorry about that, probably not your favorite thing, but I appreciate it so much that you were there. Even with you traveling all the time, you always seem to make it to my show, so I hope you know I really did appreciate that. But I think probably my favorite memories is the most simple, and that's just hanging out in the backyard on the summer, spring nights, around the bonfire, just getting to chat, listen to music. A lot of people would come in and out, whether that be neighbors or friends, but you know, you were always there chilling out in the backyard, and I really love those memories. And I wouldn't change them for the world, and I know I wouldn't have anything that I have today if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much, and I love you so much. Happy birthday.